Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today we are going to be setting up my plans by Just Scribble for July 14th through the 20th. Guys, that just sounds crazy to me that we're already in the week of the 20th of July. Where has the time gone? Alrighty, I'm hoping I have pulled all my icons that I'm going to need. And I kind of have a plan in my mind, and I'm hoping it's going to work the way I want it to work. We're going to see. So I'm going to set this stuff over to the side for a little bit. And we're going to start up at the top. And I kind of got this idea in my mind of how I want this to look. And I don't necessarily want it to be a straight line, but I guess that's what it's going to have to be. I think it might be better for me to trim that. There we go. And then we're going to take this all the way to the center because I want to look like it goes all the way across and not two pieces. But I'm going to save that little piece because you can fill in with those when you need to. Then we're going to do the same. Oops, I done ripped it, guys. We're going to do the same thing over here. I think we're just going to let that overlap. I think it's okay there. These are going to be where I'm going to put the days and that kind of the day and the date. But I thought it would be fun. Oops, don't stick, don't stick, don't stick. There we go. Because I have this little piece of washi here that looks like lace, and I thought it would be pretty if we brought that right up under the washi tape here. Perfect there. You know what, let's just carry it across. We'll have a little bit of this left over. Stuck to my finger really, really good there. Dang, Wendy. Figure it out, girl. There we go. Just thought that would add a little something, and then again I'm going to keep that little bit of lace there. Then we are going to start with our dates, and guys, 13th, so this is the 14th. I just thought this would be so pretty across the top. As soon as I saw this kit and I saw this washi, I kind of thought in my brain that I needed to figure out somehow to use it across up at the top. And that's what we're going to do. I didn't tell you who this kit is by. This is by Graceful Muse Paperie. And I am really enjoying her kits. I do have a Mandy Lynn Plans kit that I need to use, and it'll probably be next week. I'm not going to schedule out a lot this week because things are kind of up in the air. My sister-in-law is in Myrtle Beach. Her and her friend are having a girls' week, and I'm going to go meet them for dinner one night. So don't know when that's going to be yet. And okay, so I'm looking for the other pieces that I was going to use. Down at the bottom, I love these two corner pieces. And I thought they would be pretty to do them here. And my thought was that I would pull, these are two separate washi strips, and my thought was to pull, guys, I am so sorry. And I might still try it. Let's try it. I know this is going to be too much for one side, so maybe we can. Okay, that'll work. And we still have another full piece. So I kind of like that because it gives me more place to plan. And I'm trying to decide. I had something in my mind that I was going to do, but now that I'm only using one of these, I can do a little bit different, and I think I might do that. Do this little window. up here. And because this is hope is an anchor for the soul, I knew I wanted to partner it with the anchor. There we go. So that's going to be pretty much all the decoration. I feel like this needs something, guys. So let me look in here and see what we have that's not going to be so overwhelming. Do have these little partial pieces. I'm just going to leave it like it is. I think sometimes I can go a little overboard, and I think we're going to leave it like it is. Okay, now we're going to get to planning. And let's see, I don't know if there's any blank ones. I've got one blank blue one and one blank here. So I think what I am going to do is I could use, I'm not going to use those. I'm going to get some dots. Okay, guys, I pulled out some dots. I think these are going to be about the same color. I did get the ones that are a little bit bigger. These are the medium-sized dots from Mandy Lynn Plans. We're going to use those instead of the smaller ones and see how it works. So let's get started. I don't think I'm going to need that, but we'll see. So on Monday, our apartment is having a company come out and power wash. So I need to put down here a reminder that they're going to be doing that. Then I am going to a park to take photos on Monday. Then I'm going to do some filming, but not much. The majority of what I'm going to be doing is editing and uploading some videos. So we're going to put my computer down there. And the last thing I am going to do is, guys, I am depending on Audible for a lot, and I feel like that's part of the reason I'm not sleeping as well, is that I'm listening and I get too involved in the storyline. And so I thought maybe it's time for me to recharge my Kindle, download some books, and use my Kindle. So that is what I am going to do. So we're going to see how it works on Tuesday. Now, Tuesday is the planned day that I am going to have dinner with my sister-in-law, Lisa. So I know first thing in the morning, so my hair has time to dry. I am going to wash my hair, and I need to, at some point, I'm going to need to gas up my car for that little trip. I am, what else am I doing? There's going to be a $2 Tuesday. We'll do that. Then, because we're going to meet and have dinner at a seafood restaurant, this was from my kit from Simply Paper from last week. And I thought since it's a seafood restaurant, I would use this great big one right here. I know it's big, but that's okay. And I will put, what time I'm going to meet them and the name of the restaurant and that kind of thing. We're going to go to a restaurant me and Lisa ate at while we were there. She came down last March before I left on my trip in April for traveling, and we went to this restaurant and ate, and it was really good. So she said, let's meet there. So that's what we're going to do. And I need to, before I leave, I need to set my trash out. On Wednesday, I'm just going to drive down and drive back. On Wednesday, now that they have finished, they should be finished power washing everything. I am going to put the plants back out on the deck. I'm going to put the wreath back up on the door and put my rug back out. Then I am probably going to spend the rest of the day doing more filming and editing and uploading, because today, I'm filming this on Monday. Today is basically going to be this one filming, and then I am going to get this one edited and uploaded. But I want to, here is my 5-year planner, and I bought these mini kits from I think they're Sadie stickers, and I want to go in there, and I have enough to do a good portion of my, I've done a few, but I want to come in here and put some more of these little stickers in and just decorate my planner just a little bit. And I thought I would take y'all along with me on that journey. So there we go. That's going to be Wednesday. Let's see. So I'm going to do that. I also have a payday. It's going to be my Social Security. And then a nurse friend of mine from the hospital I worked at, it is her birthday. So I want to put that down. Thursday, guys, I'm just going to put this big old shopping bag, group of shopping bags down here, and then I will list every place I go, because I need to get some gift wrap. As you guys know, my sister is getting married, and I need to wrap that gift. I need to find her a card. Then I want to look for a table and chair. I want to hit some of the resale stores again and see if I can find something that will fit, and also keep my eye out on just like a little writing desk, not anything fancy or anything like that, just a plain desk. That will go at the end of the desk that I currently have. That's going to be my journaling area. So that's the kind of things that I'm going to be looking for. And then I want to put the trash out. So I'm going to leave this to put my stores, and then we'll put the trash. Okay, and then on a Friday, we are going to, guys, I know I've got some kids coming in, and I think it's going to either be Thursday or Friday before they get here. So I'm going to put the sticker kit on Friday, and it may come in earlier. It is one of my subscription kits, so I just don't have a date. It is my Graceful Muse actually kit that's coming in. So I know it's already in the States, so it should be here fairly quickly. So it's going to be the 17th or the 18th, but we're going to put it on Friday. The other thing, oh, here it is. I am going to be working on my desk because I didn't get to it last week. I had an off week last week, guys. I struggled, and I'm feeling better. I think, guys, I ran out of a couple of my vitamins, and I was waiting till I had a big trip to Costco to go get them. And so it depleted a lot of the vitamins that I was taking out of my system. And I think that is why I have been in such a funk. But I'm feeling better. And then I need to place an Amazon order for some stuff that I really need that I can only get from there. I've looked for it here locally, but I can't find what exactly I'm looking for. On Saturday, I am going to do a load of, let's just put this in the middle of the page. I need to do my laundry. I need to also do my sheets. They're always in a separate load, so I put those separate. Let's see, what else do I need to do on Saturday? I need to clean. That's it. Oh, Friday. My stickers. Then on Sunday, I have a birthday. It is my niece. I am going to have a chill day. I think this is going to be, typically for me, Sundays are going to be when I sit down and use my paint by number set and paint. And then, as always, on Sunday, it's a trash day. I'm not going to plan any more than that, guys. Now, I could come in and put a couple of these in here, but I don't think I am. I think what I would like to do I said that, and now I'm going to stick something in here. Because I don't have a whole lot on these 2 days, I think I'm going to try that. Just something to give it a little bit of a kick. And then we'll put that one down. Just to give it a little bit of something. The rest of these we're going to use in our daily pages. Now, in my daily pages, I'm going to show you what I ended up doing last week. Is I just made lists, and I use my icons here. I'm going to do, this week, I'm going to do all my icons. I'm going to make lists next week or on my daily pages. And then the following week, I think I'm going to make lists, and then on my daily pages, use icons. I'm trying to mix it up to see which one I like best. So, I'm going to turn you just a little bit. Then let's see, wash hair. I want to make sure I gas up the car before I leave because it's going to be late me coming back. And then I think we're having a $2 Tuesday. Then we're going to I want the I know they've done the front half of the building already. I have not seen them come out and do the back. So I don't want to put the plants out until I know they've already finished because they're using something that smells like bleach in their water, and I don't want that on my plants. Um, I'm just going to put shopping because then I'll list all the places that I went to. I'm going to put clean and reset desk because there are some things that I want to move. So that'll make sense to me. I'm going to put subscription kit. So that is the way my week is looking. So guys, I kind of like this. It's the decoration that I have been craving, but it is also more minimal on my weekly setup. So I think I kind of like this. So let's come over here and get started here. I have a video coming out. I think it's going to come out before this one, and then I will leave it up above. That is showing you how I am doing my photos. Kind of thought about it, and part of me is thinking instead of grouping them all together at the end of the month, I can give you a quick look. This is what's coming. Um, But I'm kind of wondering, would it make more sense to post the weekly photos here or a duplicate from the day that I take photos? Because I don't just take one because I never can tell on the outdoors how it's going to look. So maybe I put the extras on these blank pages for the week that I have just gone into. That's kind of that's something I've been thinking about doing. So I'm going to think about that a little bit more. I do want to cover those up. So I'm thinking We're going to try it. Now you can still see the Monday through there, but I think it is, once I put that down and then I put Monday over it, we're going to be good. I don't know if this is going to cover here. I think I am going to have to cover it up. I don't have any white out. Guys, I don't know where my white out disappeared to, but I do still have these. So I can do this. And I think that's what we're going to do to kind of cover it up. Okay, so we've done that. On this day, I think I want to use the boat. Okay, and I think that's going to be it for there. I still have these that I can use, and I have these. I think I'm just going to leave Monday like it is. And then what I have been doing is once I sit down and plan my day out, I go back and add any of the extra to it. Not quite long to fill up the whole thing, but I could. I could do it that way, but I do like using these. And that will cover up Wednesday. Okay. do like that. And I think we're just going to continue on. The 15th. And since I am going to the beach and I'm having dinner, I think it's so appropriate to use this one. I think on this page, I'm going to use this one, but I do want to put some flowers around it. That. And then I think we're going to use this one on here. And I kind of like that. And then Thursday, I'm going to use this one. And then we're going to do Friday. Let's go ahead and get the dates across the top. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do down here. And I think I'm going to use this one. But just a little bit of floral to the side, and because this is so big, I kind of think I need to add a little something here to kind of balance it out, and I think that works. I'm kind of enjoying this kit. I just think it's such a cute kit. Now, we have a lot of stuff left. I think on Saturday. And then there we go. And then we just need to do Sunday. Here's what I'm looking. Alrighty, so we still have stickers left. We've used all of that one. We only have one left on here, and I feel like put it right there. So we've got these here. We've got a few here. We've only got 2 left on this one. I don't want to do that. And then we got a few left on this one. So this one's empty. This one's empty. So guys, I think out of all the kits that I've used so far, this is the one that I have used the most. And I am so happy about that. I think I'm beginning to feel more comfortable doing this kind of system. So guys, let's flip through. This is Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and some of those can go on here no matter what I do here, it'll work. And then here is the weekly spread. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave me an anchor or a vote down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe bell, the subscribe button, the notification bell. And for those that have been with me for a long time, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And guys, until next time, bye bye.